Nope, there it is. Just saw it. Alright, let's get my stamina while it's coming for me. Hello and welcome back, guys. So, I've got another episode for you, and if you've noticed, we've got some things that have changed. So, for starters, when we left the last episode, it was day 4. It is now day 8. So, a fair amount of time has passed. And I have moved. So, I didn't want to do a build or a video for this because it is just a big box, and we are in the middle of the desert. For some reason, I feel the most comfortable out here in the desert. So let's talk about what all you guys might have missed in that event. So, hang on, let's see. There's my new one. So, stamina and food. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Alright, so I did end up taming a new Rex. I think it was like a 140 female. So the highest stats we're looking at on Pop is 33 health, 33 melee. And then, let's see, I got a cooker, I've got some fridges, I got the egg incubator as you saw. I've got a ton of storage. Fabricators made. I got the chem bench. I made some ACs. Got a generator going. I've got a couple treasure maps that we're gonna go hit up, and before we get into our main event of what we're doing today, which is going to try and find a better RG. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. So, when I left you guys off, Ark decided it was gonna eat my Dode, so I had to go tame a new one of those. Then my Morellatops got killed, so I had to go get a new one of them. And then the cherry on top, I lost my Anki, so I had to go tame a new Anki on top of all of that. So it was fantastic, and my Equus died. Not a huge deal on that one. I had the chem bench ready to go by the time the Equus died, so I mean, yeah, it sucks. I lost the horse, but I'm not going to use it a whole lot after that point. My biggest thing is finding a decent RG. And there, lo and behold. Oh, also, I ended up hitting a drop, and it gave me an even better long neck. This one does 218.4 damage, so this should be awesome. Hopefully it is safe enough to try and get this RG up here. Alright, no golems, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, let's get these doors up. Open. What the hell? Got a horse running around over here. It kind of threw me off. Because of the thorny dragon. Why? What level's it? Oh, 115. Of course it is. Alright. Let's get this RG in the trap real quick, and then we'll deal with the thorny dragon. You guys all suck. Okay, I'm hitting the thorny way more than the RG. Now I just have to make sure that I don't harvest the thorny dragon's body. But yes, because I need that RG. Let me back on. Cool, the RG's in the trap. That worked out better than I thought it would. I need that thorny dragon to come back and attack me, though. Alright, and hopefully that RG will eat that thorny dragon. Vultures, come on, leave me alone. Cool, I can just drag the body in here. Doesn't look like the RG took a whole lot of damage, so let's see if I can't knock this guy out real quick. I probably should have filled up my water before I came out here, but I wasn't expecting the 145 right off the jump. That is cool. Hit 8. That's good. That's what I wanted it to do. And it's asleep. Cool. Put a rally here. Alright. I need to figure out some prime meat. So, let's see. Ah, you look like a worthy contender. We're just gonna land and throw out my Rex. Alright. Boy, oh boy, do you look like some tasty lunch. Come here. 10 prime. Perfect, I don't need any more. But no, the reason we're looking for higher level RGs is to where we can get ourselves going on Wyvern eggs. If I can manage to get a decent health and stamina stat, we'll be able to pull out a Wyvern egg and get away, hopefully with next to no problems. And that looks like it's already got some decent health, so that is fantastic. So we're going to hang out till this is tamed up, and I will bring you guys back when we continue our journey. Alright guys, we're back. This thing should be tamed up momentarily. So let's get this all put up. I want to keep the hide. Keep that. Keep the pelt. I'm not going to keep the raw meat though. Anyway. Pick up my trap. Yeah, that was super convenient. I didn't think I was going to get an RG that quick. Excuse me. And we are still going to go and see what these treasure maps have in store. Now I am carrying a tent with me for obvious reasons. It storms a lot, and I don't want to get caught in the wrong kind of storm. Wish we would have got a good trait. There we go. RG's done. Let's see how we do. 44 points in the health and 40 melee, 37 stamp. So yeah, this guy is awesome. Sweet. Alright. On to the treasure map. And if you guys were unaware, Red Ob is where you get a crap ton of silica pearls at. They are all over the water, everything. And you can find a fair amount of silk out here by Red Ob as well. I think the only creature I feel is a necessity to tame at the moment, not just what I want, would be a megatherium. That the reason for that is because of the amount of chitin and keratin they can collect. It is just ridiculous, especially if we're living in the desert. There are bugs all over the place, so that rage is just going to be going all the time, nonstop. Doo-doo-doo. I still can't tell if I'm moving through this map super fast or if it's just the way I ended up starting, and I don't know. It's scorched earth. There's not a lot to this map, but there's a lot of fun aspects to it. And I am still super relieved I have yet to run into a rock golem, because running into those always seems to be the worst possible moment of your existence, because you're usually landing for stam or something. I am getting really tired of damn Titan soldiers, though. Yeah, the Titan soldiers and drones, I'm getting a little exhausted with them. They can quit spawning. Yeah, there's no shortage of RGs on this map. Yeah. And I moved when I did because there's just way too many Rexes that were spawning where I was. It is just ridiculous, the amount of Rexes. I couldn't even go outside anymore without having 1 to 2 Rexes spawned on me. Let me guess, that Thorny Dragon's standing on the Explorer note. Am I right? Where's the note? I know there's a note here. Come on. Saber-toothed vulture. Alright, let's just get out of here. Everything's trying to eat me. Look, the fart moths. Those guys give a lot of silk too. If you can manage to kill them, they're typically good for about a stack each. I'm also trying to be careful because, if I'm not mistaken, microraptors are pretty thick in some of these spots. I just don't know where. I gotta stop real quick, guys. I've got some bread baking and the alarm for it just went off. So I'll catch you guys back here in a second.